Hey, what's up, guys? So we are going to get into a top 10 most anticipated horror movies of 2023. I'm excited for this. I made up a list. There is one honorable mention. The only reason is because it literally just came out like 2 weeks ago, so I feel like you all know where that's going. Megan is going to be the honorable mention. I still need to see it. I just haven't had time. I've heard good things. I've heard it kind of dips more into sci-fi than horror. But either way, I still want to see it. But with that being said, let's get into my top 10. So this is going to be a top 10, but they're not really in any particular order or release date. These are just 10 movies that I'm really excited to have come out. There are 1 or 2 movies on this list that I have reservations for, but the actual title itself is what I'm excited about. Maybe the director or the writer that's connected to it has me a little bit weary, but either way, let's get into the list. So first movie on my list is going to be Evil Dead Rise. It's going to be directed by Lee Cronin, Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell. They're executive producers, so they're going to be involved. We've already had a trailer come out, so it definitely looks awesome. It looks like it has that old school Evil Dead 2 kind of feel to it. And if you've seen the show Ash vs. Evil Dead season 1, 2, and 3, it definitely seems like it kind of is branching off from that as well. So it has kind of that gore, which we've all come to expect from the Evil Dead movies anyways. This should be coming out in April. I believe it's the 23rd, so not too far off. Alright, next movie we have coming up is going to be Scream 6. I feel like everybody knew it was going to be on this list. It's going to be coming out in March, so happy birthday to me. It's directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett. We all know most of the cast who survived, at least, is back in this sequel. They're in New York. There's more Ghostface killers. It seems like it's a really awesome plot. And also, not to mention, the new trailer is going to be coming out pretty soon here, I think in the next couple of days. So I'm just excited. Scream movie, the last one was really good. The directors, they did Ready or Not, VHS, so they have a good track record with horror movies. Alright, the next one on my list is going to be Infinity Pool. That actually, I believe, is coming out this weekend. It's a movie directed by Brandon Cronenberg. We all know Cronenberg, we know that last name. So we know this movie is going to have a lot of body horror. It just seems, if you watch the trailer, it seems different from a lot of other movies that he's done. It still has like the same kind of special effects and the creepy body horror and all of that, but it has a different take to it. It also has Mia Goth in it, and I'm going to watch anything Mia Goth is in. She's been killing it in Pearl, X, and I'm sure she's going to kill in Maxine. That's going to be coming out pretty soon too. Next movie I'm really excited for is Knock at the Cabin. This is directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Comes out February, I believe, 23rd. Has Dave Bautista, has Ron Weasley in it, so you know it's going to be good if you got Ron Weasley in it. But this is, I mean, it's going to have an M. Night Shyamalan twist, so we all know something crazy is going to happen at the end of the movie. This is one of the movies I'm kind of weary about. I'm really excited. I'm always excited when he comes out with a new movie, but sometimes he lets me down. Sometimes they're really good, like Signs, Sixth Sense. Like, those movies are awesome. And then you get some of his other movies that are not that great. And, I guess it's give or take. Not every director has amazing movies all the time, no matter what. So either way, it seems like it has a cool premise to it. We all know it's going to have a crazy twist at the end. Hopefully that twist is good. But either way, I'll be in the theater to see it. Next movie on this list is going to be Renfield. Has Nicolas Cage being a vampire. So you can't really go wrong with that. He's kind of done it before in Vampire's Kiss, so let's see if he kind of tones it back or if he just goes all out like he did in that movie. You got Nicholas Hoult, who was just in The Menu, which I absolutely loved. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. So this is going to be coming out, I believe, April 23rd. And randomly enough, it does have Robert Kirkman attached as a producer. He's the one that created The Walking Dead, so who knows? I don't know what influence he's going to have, but either way, I'm excited to see Nicolas Cage just be a vampire. Next up on this list is a bear who consumes a lot of cocaine. I feel like you know where I'm going with this. And then just creates havoc. It's Cocaine Bear. It's coming out in February. How can you not be excited for this movie? I mean, literally a movie called Cocaine Bear. I'm down for it. It's supposed to be a thriller / dark comedy The one thing I am kind of weary about is Elizabeth Banks is directing. I haven't really been a fan of her directing movies. Her acting in movies, she's great. She's hilarious. She does a great job. I enjoy her acting, but her directing is not really on point to me. A lot of her movies that she's done, which I think she's only done a handful, but they're just not for me. Hopefully the source material really kind of helps her out with this, and it's not, you know, a Pitch Perfect 2 where it's just off the rails and weird. Next movie on this list, I don't know how it could go wrong or how it could be bad, but it's Beau is Afraid. Has Joaquin Phoenix in it. Ari Aster is directing it. Another A24 movie. It's coming out April 23rd. The only thing is, this movie is just under 3 hours long. I believe it's like 2 hours and 59 minutes, so basically 3 hours long. It's kind of like a dark horror, you know, drama-ish movie. I've seen the trailer. I don't know what to think about it, but I mean, it's got a lot of great people attached to it, great actors, great directors. Ari Aster, I feel like we all know. Hereditary, he did Midsommar, whatever you want to call it, but great studio, great director, great acting. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, honestly. I'm in. The next one on this list is hopefully coming out this year. It's scheduled to release October 13th. Of 2003. It's from Blumhouse. It's The Exorcist remake. So fingers crossed that it's good. I hope it's good. It's one of my most anticipated, at least. You know, Blumhouse, some of their movies are really good, especially some of the older property movies where they do reboots or remakes. Those have been a little bit better. I know some of their movies, their horror movies, are just meh. They're kind of hit or miss with those. The only thing I'm nervous about, David Gordon Green is a part of this movie. I don't know how you guys feel about Halloween Ends, but I feel like he kind of just ruined that movie. So, fingers crossed, but either way, I'm going to watch it. How can you not? Alright, I got 2 more movies on this list, but before I get in those last 2, if you like this video or you like my list so far of most anticipated horror movies, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, leave anything down in the comment section below. What movies did I miss on my list that you're super excited for? What movies do I have on here that you're excited for? What movies on here are you thinking, nah, just not my cup of tea, I'm not gonna watch it, that sounds stupid. But either way, let's get into the last 2 movies. I'm really excited for these 2, but then also I'm nervous. So next movie up is going to be Saw 10, or Saw X, however you wanna read it. It's slated to come out October 23rd, 2023. We do get Tobin Bell back with this movie release. It says he's starring in the movie, but who knows, honestly, because he's dead, but then they do prequels and bring him back because he's a big name in Saw movies. So obviously you want to kind of cash in on that big name. So who knows, maybe it's a prequel, maybe it's a movie in between all the other movies where he's still alive, but still has cancer. Who knows? With Saw movies, they're really kind of all over the place, honestly. I enjoy some, I don't enjoy the other ones. So who knows? Either way, I'm going to go see it, but hopefully it's good. And the last one on this list is going to be Salem's Lot. So you have James Wan connected to it. He's not directing it, but he is helping produce it. It's a Stephen King story. The original Salem's Lot was a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's awesome. Go read the book too. The book is really great. So I'm kind of, again, this is one that I'm weary on. It was supposed to be released in 2022 at first, but then it got pushed back because of COVID. So now it's supposed to be coming out in the middle of 2023, but who knows really with that because it's been pushed back a couple times. So let's hope it comes out this year, just like one of the other ones on this list. It's in flux, but either way, if it comes out in 2023, I'm going to go see it. Alright guys, and that is my list. So let me know again down in the comment section below what you thought of the list, what you think is supposed to be on the list, what you don't want on the list. What are you excited to see in 2023? And with that, we will see you guys in another video.